Hey everyone, I'm Danny and welcome to Wizardry Workshop. So for obvious reasons, I'm recording from home today, and it's the first time that I've recorded from home for several months because I got my studio space, which is separate from my house, and I moved everything over there. I ended up buying a huge, amazing printer that does great quality, and it is at my studio. So I can't really print anything out. It's been really hard to get any DIYs done since this whole stay-at-home order went into effect because I can barely get to my studio. But I finally got one printed and I am ready to do it today. So we're gonna be making a Certificate of Magical Mastery. And this could be for any subject you want, but for this video, I'm doing a Herbology one for myself. Check out the description box below for a list of supplies you're gonna need, as well as the free downloadable templates, and let's get started. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is download and print the templates. So the one that I'm doing, I'm actually going to be putting gold foil on this. So it was actually in two different files that I printed together. If you're not gonna be doing the gold foiling, then there is a version without gold foiling that you can print, and it's just one file. So go ahead and do that. I printed mine on cardstock, double-sided. So if you're doing it with the gold foiling, I'm gonna be using my Mink foil applicator to do this. So if you have something like that, or you could even use a laminator if you have one, that would work too. And it is two different files. One of them is the background texture and some of the text here and the seals and things at the bottom. It's just that. And then there's another file which looks like this. So basically what you're gonna do is print the first file that doesn't have this part on it. You have to make sure that when you print the texture on here, it has to be on an inkjet printer. And then you're going to take the page you've printed and feed it into a laser printer and print this part on top of it in black laser toner. So what that's gonna do is when you heat it up, the toner will, the gold foil will adhere to the toner when you put it through your foil applicating machine or your laminator. So yeah, that's like the easiest way to do gold foiling. To make sure that I was putting my page in properly, I put a little mark here and I put BR for bottom right, and I printed one copy of this. And then I just made sure that I put the one that I had already printed on in the right orientation, and so it wasn't upside down or anything like that. So it doesn't matter what order you do this in. There are two things you want to do. If you're foiling it, then you're going to put the foil on, and then you're also going to trim off the white space. It doesn't matter which order you do this in. I'm going to go ahead and trim the white space off first. You could do this with a paper cutter or scissors if you really have to. I'm using a ruler and X-Acto knife to do this because I think that you get the best results actually from a paper cutter, but if you don't have one, a ruler and X-Acto knife really does have a great result when you're trying to cut straight lines. All right, now I have all the white trimmed off of my template. Now for this next part, we are going to want scissors. If you're doing the gold foiling, you will need some of the gold foiling material. So all we're going to do is cut off a piece of this that will cover the area that we want gold foiling on. So I'm just gonna kind of eyeball this. This part obviously doesn't have to be perfect. Wow, these scissors suck. Oh man, I didn't bring my craft scissors home from my studio, so these are like really just mangling the gold foil. I thought, I have scissors at home. Nope. So anyway, you want a piece of gold foil that is going to cover the top of this. And mine is kind of like a little bit too big. You really only need to cover this. I'm not too worried about it, but yeah, if you're trying to like save as much as you can cut it smaller than this. And then next you will need this kind of plastic envelope or pouch that the same company that makes Mink sells specifically for this so that you can put this safely through. And I'm just going to make sure there's no bubbles in there. I don't know if that really makes a huge difference, but I mean, it seems like a good idea. Okay, so yeah, this is ready to go. We're going to feed this through either the Mink applicator if you have it. If not, you can feed this through a laminator. So here is the Mink applicator. You're looking at it upside down right now, but we're going to set this at 3, I believe, should be a good temperature. And we just wait and in a couple of minutes it should beep. Uh-oh, my light is flickering a little bit. I have this all plugged into one power strip. Oh, there it goes. All right, so this is done. The light turned green and it beeped. I have this all plugged into the same power strip, and my light is kind of flickering. As soon as I turned this on, it started flickering. So I think it's gonna flicker a tiny bit as we do this. Next time I'll figure out why and do things differently. But anyways, we're just going to feed this in, and once it goes in enough, the rollers will catch it and it will pull it through very slowly, as it's doing right now. And I just fed it into the front. It's gonna come out the back. I really do apologize for that flicker. That is gonna get kind of annoying. And I can see it, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but it has definitely started to stick to parts on here. Okay, there we go. So we can set this aside, and now we should be able to peel these two things apart and peel this gold foil sheet off of the certificate. And there we go. It's not 100% perfect, but that is really cool. I love the foiling effect. And now we are going to put a wax seal on here. I'm gonna use red wax. You could use a different color if you want, but I'm gonna use red. And we're also going to put a ribbon on here underneath the wax seal, kind of like we did with the Hogwarts degree. So I'm gonna use a black ribbon. I thought that would look pretty cool with the gold foiling, black ribbon, and red wax. We'll see how it turns out. So first, for the ribbon, we're just going to get an idea of how much we need. I'm gonna just fold it in a place right here, just any random spot in the middle. And then I'm going to sort of lay it where I think it might go on here, and then we know where to cut this. So I can cut about 1.5 inches or so off of this. So I'll hold both pieces of the ribbon together like this. It's actually one piece folded, sorry. So it's folded right here, and I'll just hold that together just like this. And then about 1.5 inches down, I'm going to make a diagonal cut. Hopefully these scissors can do it. So now we have a ribbon that will just kind of sit right here under the wax seal. So I just recorded this whole part where I put this wax seal on here, and afterwards I realized that my camera wasn't recording. So here's the stamp, here's the wax, here's the lighter. Basically, we just dripped some wax on here and stuck first the ribbon onto a small piece of wax, and then we did a larger puddle of wax on top of that to add the wax stamp. So there is our Certificate of Magical Mastery for Herbology. But like I said, you can change Herbology to whatever you want. So not only am I going to be giving away a Certificate of Magical Mastery for whatever course or class magical subject that the lucky winner decides, so that's one person wins that, I'm also hosting a giveaway right now for a brand new Mink gold foil applicator. This is wide enough to put through the 11x17 paper, so that's great. It comes with a few rolls to get you started of different colors of foil. This thing is really cool. And yeah, I'm giving this away. This is a special giveaway for these hard times, and I hope it makes somebody happy. And I hope it keeps you sane while we're all stuck at home. So yeah, there we go. Let me know what you guys think of this Magical Mastery certificate. An original design, an original item. This doesn't actually exist in the movies or anything. I really hope you guys liked this one. It was really fun to design, and I thought it was a cool idea to have some type of Magical Mastery certificate for however many subjects you want, really. And if you're interested in winning the DIY that I made in this video today, there is a giveaway link in the description box below. You'll also find down there a 60K giveaway, and this is for a Muggle Magic mystery box, different from the mystery box that came out in January 2020 that I made. This is going to be a completely different one, different items inside. It could be anything that I made from the past. I'm just gonna handpick some things, toss them in, maybe something new in there. Also, as I said, I am giving away a Mink gold foiling machine, and the giveaway link for that is also in the description box. And this giveaway is I'm probably gonna leave it open for about a month, so if you guys want to enter multiple times, you can. And yeah, good luck. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Remember, I get a lot of ideas for these DIYs that I do from your comments. So if you have an idea for something that you want to see me do in the future, definitely leave a comment below and let me know. If you're interested in seeing more DIY videos having to do with Harry Potter and more, go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Alright, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.